I believe that when you are in a leadership position, the responsibility is so critical that you have to really jump in and very quickly change strategy, don't panic. You have to have a clear mind, put all your expertise together, and then march. The concept of, and I was in a webinar earlier today, the concept of being optimistic or pessimistic is really put aside when you're faced with a crisis as a leader. It's really what action should I take very quickly on. And in the crisis related to Corona, there's more than one thing. There's number one, how do you? It's not a local problem. It's a global problem with local implications. You have international relations to keep. You have to distinguish yourself with a very strong local narrative, because that is what's going to last once everything settles. People will remember what countries have done, not just on the health side, but also on the economic side. And then how do you do that in a world where you're new in a ministry, you're still figuring out your team, suddenly there's the responsibility as a leader that health comes first. Therefore, since March 17, everybody's working from home. And this is in a regular government circumstance is not quite easy. And then given the legacy of bureaucracy in Egypt, it's very novel. So the idea was all of this is happening and you just really have to jump in, be very agile. And one very important concept for leaders in general is that there's no time for you to panic. There's absolutely, that is off the table. You are always going to be sort of the rock that people in your institution around you depend on. And that's why the responsibility is extremely, extremely important. So it was, I was sworn in as Minister of International Cooperation on December 22nd. I did probably 5 international visits in 2 months. And then everything came sort of to a halt around the first week of March. And it slows down a little bit the baseline scenario that I had in mind, but nonetheless was able very quickly to mobilize the resources I have with my team and of course with cabinet and moved ahead. So that's just at the outset, and then I'll leave you to ask me more detailed questions.
Thank you.